What is even this comment? It makes no sense. It's not like we're living in 1980s Reagan presidency, Cold War scare. Nobody cares about communism and Red Scare anymore other than people who don't understand what those terms mean. That's first and foremost. So who gives a shit if there were ex-communists fighting for the Union Army? But the biggest problem with this comment is communists didn't exist in what we know of them today. Communism was founded by Marx and Engels and was started with a Communist Manifesto written in 1848. While granted, that's before the Civil War, they are fleshing out the ideas of what communism is, and it hasn't even spread across Europe yet, let alone into the United States colonies. On top of all of that, the term communist doesn't become popular vernacularly until 1864, well after the Civil War is on its way. And the first communist revolution that's failed, the actual first documented failed communist revolution, is 1905 Russia, which is 50 years after the end of the Civil War. Now, I know you're sitting there and you're referring to all the rebellions around 1848 in Europe, but those aren't communist revolutions. Those are anti-monarchy revolutions. They are just trying to get rid of a king. None of them are interconnected. Some of the movements have what you might consider to be a little socialist or communist today. Some of them are democratic in nature. Some of them just want to set up a more parliamentary system and get rid of kings' unjust and unholy rules of everything. That doesn't make them all communists. And while some of those revolutionaries sure as shit did come across the pond and join wars wherever with their necessary skill sets that brings, again, they're not communists. Not by today's standards, not by Marx and Engels standards. They are just revolutionaries that don't want a king. There are no king protests. The comment makes no sense historically or logically. And anyway, what Lost Cause thing is we're going to do next? Say that the aliens came down and helped the Confederates and that's why they were able to survive as long as they did? I mean, that makes just as much sense. Communism!